Thanks to the phenomenon known as global warming, the globe is warming, making many northern destinations bearable. Why sizzle in San Diego when you can soak up the sun in Edmonton? Every morning, I wake up fully clothed with my hair and makeup already done.
Shut up! Thank you.
After spending a few minutes on my cellular checking social media, I roll out of bed with grace.
Ow! Fuck!
Then I head downstairs to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of joe, and then go check the paper. I take in the sights and smells of the big city, and then I say to myself,
God, I love this country!
Hey, y'all's balls. So, as your resident Edmontonian, I know Edmonton has a pretty rough reputation. So I just really want to clear up some misconceptions and maybe attract some tourists to my humble hometown. 'Cause it's wonderful. You'll love it, I promise. I said what you want me to, please don't kill me. So while I'm here in this video, I'm gonna try to clear up some misconceptions and answer some frequently asked questions about life in Canada and specifically Edmonton. So the number one misconception about Edmonton is that it has a lot of crime. And while Edmonton does have its flaws, it really isn't that bad. I've only ever been lit on fire a couple of times. You should be fine. Now, this next one isn't so much a misconception, but just something I really want to put out there. Edmonton really devotes so much of its time and budget to making sure that it's pedestrian friendly year round. So here's some tips on things you can do in the winter in Edmonton to help you beat those winter blues. Number one, get piss drunk. Drink enough alcohol and or embalming fluid to induce hibernation. Forever. Lobotomize yourself with an ice pick to put you out of your misery. Take your car, put skates on the tires, and go drag racing on the Anthony Henday. And lastly, my number 4 fun tip for wintry things to do in Edmonton is try not to accidentally jump off the high-level bridge. So sort of moving into my last little segment here, things I love about Edmonton. This is gonna be my absolute favorite part. I love talking about how much I love Edmonton. I mean, and I can rant about how great Edmonton is for hours. That might just be an Alberta thing, but you know, people from Calgary still haven't shut up about the fucking Olympics yet. Things I love about Edmonton. The weather always fills my heart with joy.
Yesterday.
The fuck is this?
Whenever I think of Canadian weather, all I can really think about is how much it makes me want to jump off a bridge.
God, I love this country! It's fucking April! I'm getting a little desperate, okay?
Update, it is now snowing even harder outside. And it's overexposed.
Fucking fuck!
You know how they say in Canada there's special snowflakes everywhere?
Look at this! You didn't have anything to do with this weather, did you?
I could really use a rage quit right about now.
'Cause I'm fucking done! I'm over this shit! I have had it up to here with this weather! I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you!
I think I need therapy.
Or I need to fucking move!
So, it goes without saying that the weather can be a little frustrating sometimes. I mean, I spent a straight minute yesterday yelling at the weather. But you gotta learn to live with it, because once you're here, you're not allowed to leave. So those are just a few little tidbits about Edmonton life, just off the top of my head. But my absolute favorite thing about life in Edmonton is that it's not Calgary. Calgary can suck my dick! So Edmonton is an emerging city on the world stage. The air is great, life is great, it's beautiful. It's really worth the time. So if you come into Edmonton, I really do hope you love my hometown as much as I do. So just one final tip before I go, for people looking to go to Edmonton. Don't! couple of frequently asked questions here. Question number 1. Who the fucking fuck thought it would be a good idea to put a city where Edmonton is? I don't know. Question number 2. How do people survive Edmonton in the winter? Most of us use propofol, and that's actually all the questions we got. There's the rest of them are a whole bunch of expletives. Must be people from Calgary. Calgary can suck my dick.